Hi there, I'm Suzanne Axisa, the Mindset Mentor who helps you make the kind of contribution with your work that leaves a meaningful legacy. And I'm not talking about money here so much as the legacy you leave when you share what you've learned, particularly if you've really needed to learn it and you've had to work hard to learn it. That's when you really know that if it helped you, there are lots of other people out there too that it would help. Just one thing though, as a new social entrepreneur, you know you're getting in your own way and it's driving you mad. Working for yourself is nothing like working in your old organization, is it? You need new skills, but which ones are going to get you dismantling that brick wall? That's the question. And until you know, then you'll try everything from learning the skills you know you're missing, like web marketing, perhaps public speaking courses, perhaps elevator pitch courses, perhaps even client recruitment courses. You know that you're super qualified in your own field, but there are doubts that creep in that say that perhaps you need to update your productivity because there may be some new techniques out there that you need to know about so that you can be as productive working on your own as you can be when you used to work or when you work with your team in your current organization. But the simple truth is that there's really nothing that has made a difference to those roadblocks in your way. And that's because what's actually creating those blocks, you don't even see most of the time. Why would you? You've had them for as long as you've been on this planet. But you know, I do see them, and I know how skilled they are at getting you to build brick walls, locking doors that should be, quite frankly, opening for you right now, and putting up those roadblocks that you find so frustrating and annoying. Why do I know this? Because by the time I was 20, I laughingly say that I gained my PhD in my inner saboteurs, and they have become a real passion of mine because I see so many unbelievably talented, competent people out there who are trying to become social entrepreneurs who have just so many roadblocks set up before them and they can't find their way through them. I can, quite simply because I've studied, researched and observed them for the whole of my life. Firstly, so that I can develop the mindset tools to take back my right to decide how much I want to excel, what dreams I want to realize, and to what extent I want to realize them. And I've also used them to decide how satisfying I want my relationships to be with everyone, from my life partner to my colleagues, friends, and clients. And I also know exactly how to make sure my inner saboteurs know and respect my knowing. So how would it feel if you could do all of this? Well, you can, you know, and I want to show you how. How would you feel if I told you that what you consider currently to be your weakness is actually your uniqueness in disguise? And how would you like it if I showed you how to reveal this uniqueness, not only to yourself, but to everyone else? How would that be? And what if I were to show you that working with your inner saboteurs is really a lot like dominoes, because when you knock down the first one, the others topple too. They have nothing to support them, so there's nothing keeping them up. What also would happen, how would you feel if I could show you how to clear the roadblocks they've erected that are keeping you from your success? Now, I would love to show you all of this and more in the new program I'm developing called the 90-Day Breakthrough to Success. But my priority, this is what I really want to share with you, is what you need right now at this stage of being a social entrepreneur when you're confronted with a fair few roadblocks and you don't know what to do. Many people drop out of online programs at this stage because they feel overwhelmed by how much they need to learn or how much they need to do to make the change they actually want to make in their life. Or they drop their rhythm and their discipline of doing things each day, and then they say, well, that's it, I failed. It's not true. I want you to clear the blocks to your success in the shortest time and in a way that gives you just what you need to make the progress you want, in a way that you want, without having to wade through tons of websites and teachers to see if what they're offering is a good fit for you, without overwhelming you and without getting you to think, that's it, I haven't done this, so I've failed. So I'm looking for a small group of co-creators to help me give you what you need. A small group of people who, if I asked you, what are the 2 greatest difficulties you're having with your inner bully, for example, and what 2 things do you think would help improve your relationship with it the most? That's who I'm looking for, because I know that you might need to take a moment to think about it, but I also know that you know the answer. So I want to give you the support you need, but I can't start putting the material together or lining up the experts who will be joining us until I'm clear which of my tips and tools and which aspects of my work will really get you knocking down that brick wall you're coming up against, and confidently pushing down any others as and when they appear. So if you're happy to be a creator for this 90-day Breakthrough to Success program, then I would love to hear from you. If you're also happy to get a really great gift from me as a thank you, which I don't know what it's going to be yet, because I won't know until I see the answers that you give me to 4 really simple questions. Then if you're happy to tell me what your biggest problems currently are, well, then I will use the information you give me to develop this 90-day program to success. It's going to be tailor-made for you because I'm basing it on what your difficulties are. So it will really work for you and for everyone else who has those same difficulties. And there are a few difficulties that almost everyone has. So it's going to really work for you because it gets right to the very heart, the weakest point of your brick wall, and dismantles it in record time. So if you know this is for you, if you're happy to give up 5 minutes of your time to answer 4 really simple questions from me, sign up now by just clicking on the I'm in button below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can.